There are several methods to attach bands to a slingshot frame. This one right here is called wrap and tuck. It's where the bands are attached just by wrapping them. In this case, with some of the band material that I've cut into strips, you can see that little tab right there. I can pull that and it'll pull the wrapping off of there, making it easy for me to replace the bands on this frame. Here's a slingshot that has some grooves cut to make it hold the bands a little bit easier, a little bit better, a little more effectively than if there were no grooves. It's not necessary though to attach the bands with wrap and tuck. Now this is my favorite way of attaching bands to a slingshot. It's a slotted hole. And some people don't like that method very well because they're afraid it's going to slide out of there and slap them in the face. I really haven't had that happen to me in all the while that I've been using this method. But you can see this frame has the holes and the slots cut. And I'm going to show you how to attach this band in this frame. Okay, the first thing that I want to do is I want to kind of orient the band to go into that slot. It's easiest for me to attach the bands into the frame by sticking it between my knees and holding it there while I can use both of my hands. So I'm going to orient this band, not this way, because I want that tab right there to be on the outside. So I've got this oriented with the tab on the outside. And the band that I'm installing here is a 22 by 12 taper. It's a 0.6 sniper sling latex in a 195 band length that I've cut. Okay, I'm making sure that's the front of my slingshot. And I'm going to flip the band over after I've got it oriented. And I'm simply going to fold over about a 1/16, no more than an 1/8. I want it to be as thin as possible while it's still folded over. I'm going to pull that apart. I'm going to stretch that between my two hands, push it down into the slot, and twist. And there you go. And we're there. It's that easy. You got to make sure that it's nice and tightly rolled so that it doesn't slip out. But that's in there until I pull it from the side to slip it out. Okay, now we're going to orient the other side. Make sure that the bands aren't twisted. That's always fun. I've installed them where they were twisted and had to pull it back out and redo it. Okay, same process. I'm going to fold it over about a 1/16 to an 1/8. Pull it tight to stretch it out, slip it into that hole, twist it between my thumb and forefinger of both hands. So I'll pull it back out and show it to you again with a little better view. Again, fold, stretch, slip it down in there, and twist while you're still stretching. Make sure you're still stretching while you're twisting. And there you go. I don't mind those little bits sticking out the side. They really don't get in the way. And they give me something to hang on to later when I want to pull it out of there. But there you have it. And they're in there, but you want to make sure they're in there by pulling away from your face. And don't pull directly out of the frame. I want you to hold the frame like you're holding it to shoot so that you can bend that band in a 90-degree angle over your fork tips. Okay? And that's it.